good, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy, Fight On Kristen, and we back with another edition of Get Into the Game. I know you seen the thumbnail, man, so we gonna hop right into it. We talking about none other than our transfer cornerback. Yes, this is the third week in a row. We've been looking at our transfers, and I just wanted to give you guys some insight to these guys, to some of them I think that's going to make the biggest impact on the Trojan team this year. None other than our cornerback, Jontez. Man, this kid is a beast. We got him from Iowa State, and he's going to be a great addition to the USC defensive backfield. He's 5'11", right at 200 pounds, a physical corner with great abilities. I do want to apologize because today's going to be more like a highlight tape watch than an actual film study. I just couldn't find enough film to be able to break down plays that showed from beginning to the end, focusing on the defensive back and focusing on what he was doing to be able to share with you. But I still looked at his tape, and I still wanted to just bring you guys, like I always do, a couple keys to what makes this kid, Jontez Williams, special, man. And let you guys see behind me on our screen here at 4th and 9 victory. See his highlight tape and see him go as we talk. So, man, nothing else needs to be said. It's time to get into the game. So what makes Jontez Williams so special? The first thing is his toughness and his ability to aid in stopping the run. You guys know that's very big with me. I feel like we haven't been able to stop the run consistently at USC or on a playoff caliber level since the Pete Carroll days, right? Last year was atrocious. The Grinch years was atrocious. Man, we got to be able to stop the run, especially against the top teams, if we're going to be a playoff contender. And as Jontez, he is a physical run stopper. He does not shy away from contact. You'll see him lined up around the edge on some of these plays. And watch how he flies up. He beat blockers, he takes on, and he shoots up and makes the tackle. Not only on the running backs, on the wide receivers. When he's in his zone, if he's not breaking on the ball, interception, or batting it down, he's a for sure tackler. So my number one key to what makes him great and what's going to make him be a great addition to USC is his ability to tackle and stop the run and tackle one-on-one. And we know we've had issues with that in the past. So definitely, he's going to help our defensive backfield with that and his skills, with his ability to take on blockers, beat blockers as a cornerback at 200 pounds, 5'11", physical enough to tackle in open space and take running backs out one-on-one. All right. Let's move on to his second quality. I try to get out of here within 7-6 minutes, but sometimes it don't happen. But we'll see today. His second quality, what makes him great, is his physical press coverage. Yes, I said press coverage. And I know a lot of USC fans, you're probably celebrating right now, right? Last year was asking, why are the corners playing so far off? We giving them 7 yards, back it up, and they just throwing 5-yard outs, 5-yard ins, 5-yard hitches. Well, we're going to see something different this year with GP. And the perfect person to be married with GP and his style defense is going to be Jontez Williams. He is a physical press corner. Like I said, he's 5'11", 200. So he's big enough and he's strong enough so he can get his hands on those wide receivers. Why is this important for him to be able to jam and be able to press? Because now you're messing up the timing of the routes, right? You're knocking the wide receivers off their course. A lot of routes and things in college is all about timing, getting the ball at your hand quick. So when you have a corner that's able to deter a wide receiver, get them off, bump them, it messes up the timing and it gives our defensive line more time to be able to get there and get sacks and things of that nature. Man. And so Jontez is definitely a physical corner, and he has the ability to get in your face and press you and make life very difficult on you. All right, moving on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be, he has excellent instinct, right? He reads the quarterback well. He understands routes. He understands coverage. He read wide receivers well. The good thing about this is we know GP likes to switch up coverage after the snap, depending on the routes and what certain wide receivers are doing. And so you have to have great instinct. And Jontez has great instinct. That's why he's able to jump these balls and get these interceptions. Just so you guys know, before he was injured, Jontez had 4 straight games of interceptions. 3 of those games, actually all 4 of those games, his interception came right at the end of the game that won the game for Iowa State. Teams were driving. 3 of them was in the end zone. One was about on the 40-yard line. So he closed the games out because of his instinct. He's able to sit back in them zones and understand route concepts. He's able to read the quarterback. He's able to know what they want to do, which helps him to be able to jump the ball and jump those passes and jump those routes. When he's not getting interceptions, as you can see in the film behind me, he's getting batted balls. It's because he's route recognition, he's understanding, he has great instinct, and he's able to jump the ball. All right, we're going to move on to number 4. So his number 4 quality that I love is he has great ball skills. A lot of times you see corners, and the old joke is they drop interceptions, and people say that's why they're on defense. That's why they're playing corner and not wide receiver. I've heard before a corner is just a wide receiver who can't catch. I disagree with that. That's what I played in college, corner and safety, and that wasn't the case. I had great hands. And not the case for Jontez Williams, because Jontez Williams has great ball skills. He goes up and gets the ball. He's not waiting for the ball to come to him. He attacks the ball. He's in one-on-one coverage. The ball goes in the air. He goes and get it, right? He has great ability with his vert and jumping, which makes it that much applicable for him when he's jumping and going to attack the ball. Now, he is coming off an ACL injury, but many times we see now with today's technology, when people come back from an ACL injury, they're stronger than when they left, and I believe he's going to be okay, and he's still going to have this great ball skills and be able to attack those balls, jump up, and go get it. Number 5, lastly, I want to talk about his 5th attribute, which is his versatility. Jontez can play many different positions. He can play safety. You can move him to the nickel. He can play corner. So GP has someone that he can use and move around like a chess piece. He's great with blitzing off the edge and lining up in the nickel and blitzing off the edge and coming off the edge. He's great at that. He has great versatility that he can play in that defensive backfield no matter where you need him. That's always great because if injuries come and you have to shuffle some things, or we're getting killed because we don't have somebody at that nickel that can hold up. Hey, you can bring some other corners in, move him to the nickel. The possibilities is endless because of his versatility. Man, that was quick today, and that's it. I just wanted to hop on, introduce you guys to Jontez Williams, give you his 5 qualities. Sorry, I couldn't really break down the film as normal. Like I said, I just didn't have enough video where I can just hone in and show you him one-on-one the whole play, because he's on defense, and most of the time the cameras are looking at the offensive player and the quarterback. So hopefully this highlight tape was enough. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense and it gives you a better understanding of how great of a player this kid is. But before getting out of here, let's just recap. His first attribute is that his toughness and the run support, being able to tackle in space, help in the run, and make tackles. Second is his physical press coverage. Great with his hands, big enough, strong enough, can deter the wide receivers. Third, his excellent instinct, right? Helps him because he understands route recognition, read the quarterback well. He's able to jump on the ball and get those picks. Fourth is his ball skills, right? He's a go-getter. The ball's in the air. He's not waiting for it. He's going to attack the ball. He has great hands. He's going to go get it. 5, lastly but not, his versatility. You can line him up anywhere in that defensive backfield, and he's going to ball, and he's going to play great. So as always, man, I do want to appreciate you guys on behalf of my running mate, B Jinx. We thank you guys for all your support. Man, keep hitting that like, keep subscribing, keep commenting. We definitely appreciate it, and we will keep these videos coming. Season is almost here. Man, can't wait. Big Ten Media was today. So definitely enjoy watching that. If you guys haven't seen that, man, go check out our boy USCJ. He was actually there at Big Ten Media Day. Had some questions answered. Got some interviews on this page. Go check all the USC YouTube pages out. You can see Riley's interview, Alex V, and the rest of the players, and Jaden, Maava, all of them, man. But we do appreciate you guys. And as always, till later on, Trojan family, fight on.